Good morning. Welcome to the G Spot Experience with, yes, your girl Germaine. And we are here for a coffee break. So I hope you came prepared. I have my coffee today. Not sure what you're drinking, but it's up to you. But today it's coffee for me. Hello, Harry B203. Thank you for joining on Instagram. I hope you have your coffee or something you're drinking today for this coffee break moment. And today's brew is, what are you feeding? So you know how we do. We take a pause and we pour in a purpose. But before we get into it, we're going to wait for a few others to just chime into the community. And if you come in, let me know that you're here by just saying hi, good morning, or let me know what you're drinking during this coffee break today in the comments. So we are streaming live on Instagram, my Facebook page, as well as my YouTube page. And make sure in the description, if you have not done this already, make sure you go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are growing. We are working towards our milestone of 10, our first milestone of 10,000, which we should hit shortly. So make sure you chime in, okay? And give thumbs up if you like what you hear. All right. Good morning, Harry. So, you're a newcomer, so good to have you in the community. I hope you find value in these coffee breaks that we have. So let's start getting into it because people will just catch up when they get in, or they'll just go and replay it. But you know, the coffee breaks, like I always say, should be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes. Lately, it's been so good, we've been spilling over 15 minutes. But let me see if I can stay within the time frame today. So, today's brew, what are you feeding? So, every thought, every choice, every conversation, it's feeding something. The question is what? Hmm. Think about that for a moment. Let me give you a few examples. Are you feeding fear by replacing the worst case scenarios in your head? Are you feeding doubt by rehearsing past failures? Or are you feeding comparisons by scrolling second guessing your worth? I just need a coffee break. Hold on. So let me give you a few more. Or are you feeding faith by speaking life over your dreams? Are you feeding vision by staying consistent, even when it's slow? So, those are some thought provoking questions. What are you feeding? Because you're feeding something. Think about it. And that's up for you. That's up to you. Like I always say, I'm first partaker of all these coffee breaks. And all I'm doing is sharing information that hopefully may resonate with someone else out there in the community. And if it does resonate with you, the great thing is these are live, but you can always go back and revisit all the coffee breaks because for some reason, I realized they kind of connect one to another. And even if it may not be something for you, you might know someone that can benefit from it. So let's get a little more into this, okay? So the truth is, whatever you feed, it will grow because you give something food, it's going to grow. I mean, you plant seeds, you water them, guess what? They grow. So whatever you starve will die. Think about it. Just think about these things, okay? You can expect peace while feeding chaos. No, let me correct myself. You can't expect peace while you're feeding chaos. It's impossible. Impossible. You got to choose one or the other. And a lot of times we like to, sometimes will be like, I'm defending my right. I got the right to say, to do whatever it is I want to do, to say and be. And at the end of the day, sometimes we just need to take a pause and we just need to really evaluate the present situation that we're in and say, you know what, is it even worth it? Why? Why am I even wasting the energy or time feeding into something that is not healthy for me? The best thing sometimes is just let me step back, let me remove myself from the situation, and let me protect my peace, my space. Okay. And like I always say, this space I protect, it belongs to me, and everybody does not have access into it. So, with that, let's keep going a little deeper. This today, this coffee break, it is really about feeding some questions for you to think about when you think overall about your life, where you are, where you want to be, and what are you feeding in your present life? Is it healthy for you or not? Do you need to starve yourself from it so it can die away from you? These are questions for you to think about. I have to think about it myself as well. So let's get into a few more. So you can't expect clarity while dining on confusion. You can't. You got to choose one or the other. Do you choose peace or do you choose chaos? Do you choose clarity or do you choose confusion? You decide what it is you want. Some people like chaos. I don't. Some people like confusion. I don't. It's up to you what you decide that you want. Okay. So today, the coffee break is just a check in. What are you planning in your spirit? What thoughts are you nourishing? What words are you speaking over your life? So, if you don't speak affirmations over your life, if you don't speak life into yourself, then I don't know, find somebody that can help you speak that into you. Okay. And so, hey, just stop in for a coffee break. We do it all the time. So, but these are questions for you to really think about for yourself, first and foremost, and not try to project it and put it on somebody else, but start with self first. Because if you get to where you want to be, guess what? Everything around you changes. And you know what? Sometimes it can become contagious and people just start picking up on it when they see change and they see a difference. So, I want to encourage you by letting you know you are the gatekeeper of your garden. You are the gatekeeper of your garden. So whatever you're planting, can't put it on somebody else. It is on you. So what are you planting? And what are you expecting for it to grow and turn into? So it's really up to you. You are the gatekeeper of your garden. So be mindful of the seeds and excuse me, being ruthless about the weeds. Let me say that again. Because you're the gatekeeper of your garden, be mindful of the seeds that you're planting and be ruthless about the weeds so they do not grow and take over the good seed. Okay. All right. So, if anybody, if you're out there and you want to just talk about some of these questions, if you want to share in the community, I'm going to leave that up to you. If you want to share, this is a space that's safe and it is not for me to force anything on you. But I do encourage feedback. I do encourage conversation through the chats and everything because I don't want to feel like I'm here just talking to myself. But hey, sometimes you have to talk to yourself, right? If no one else will listen. But this has been a great platform, a great opportunity. I am so thankful for all those that do take time out of their busy schedule to just see what is the coffee break about today and sharing your thoughts, your ideas, and just being present. So I appreciate it more than you realize. And also, I'm trying to clear my throat, but also keep in mind, so, tomorrow's Friday, and on Fridays, hold on one sec. Okay, that's better. Tomorrow on Fridays, we do Authors Brew Friday. It's an opportunity. As you know, if you don't know, I am a book publisher and I've been in the business over 17 years. And it has been an amazing journey. I've met some incredible new authors and worked with some amazing talent. And so, with that, I figured for the coffee breaks, why not share in a moment with those that have taken the time to share their stories with the world? And so, hey, my girlfriend Holly. Good morning, Holly, for joining the coffee break. And just so you know, today's message is all about what are you feeding? So I'm gonna leave that for your thoughts, right? What are you feeding? But and just this is just word of encouragement. You are the gatekeeper of your garden. Be mindful of the seeds and ruthless about the weeds. All right. So, and just really sharing with everyone that this is a space that it's about storytelling. It's about you having a safe space to be able to share your story with those out there. And so on Fridays, we are designating it as a time whereas people can chime in to hear who's the author in the studio. And tomorrow we do have Amanda Neighbors, who I call the quote queen. She is getting ready to release her second book, and it is 365 quotes, and we set it up by the month. So every single day of the month, there is a new quote that you can engage in. And this book is when love pours, love speaks. Every single one of the quotes in her book is about love. And I'm quite sure we all can use it. So check in with us tomorrow, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. She will be with us talking about her new book, her inspiration behind her being the quote queen. And we'll talk about even her first book. And let me just pull her first book out real quick. Yes, I do have that over here. So this is her first book, 365 Wisdom Whispers for the Soul. And once again, she has so many quotes. She had enough to do every single day of the year for 2 years. And then she has more books coming in her series, right? But make sure you check that out. And you know what? I'm proud of myself because guess what? Today I am under 15 minutes. And guess what? We are coming to an end of this coffee break. And let me just give you the encouraging words as we step away from what are you feeding? So you know how we do. We just want you to sip slow, choose wisely, and feed your future, not your fear. Thank you so much. And like I said, if you have not already, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hope of Vision Connect. Make sure you click the link in the description. Go subscribe. We are almost at 10,000 followers, and I'm going to celebrate. Hopefully, you'll celebrate with me. But I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Come and support Amanda Neighbors, our author, who will be in studio tomorrow. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful and blessed day. I'll see you tomorrow for coffee. Bye now.